Hi, this is DH Dunn. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to breakfast. Let's see who's here this morning. Lev is here. Thank you, Lev. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. We're going to do some more Age of Wonders today. Tomorrow might be Slay the Spire 2. That will come out later this afternoon, and obviously I'm very hyped about it, but I'm waiting to see what the price is going to be for early access. But I would say more likely than not, tomorrow will be Slay the Spire 2. 115 stream streak hype. Amazing. Amazing, Lev. Absolutely amazing. The only person I know, there's only two people I know with longer streaks. Druid streak may not actually be longer anymore because the breakfast stream is tripping a lot of people up. And I'm sorry for that. I didn't invent the streak system. And, you know, obviously, I've been here for all of them. So, but they never give me credit for that. All right, let's get into it. I hope everyone is doing well today. Nice and warm yesterday. It is supposed to get back to the kind of crappy winter weather today. Let's just hit continue. The new expansion for this comes out in a couple days, though. I've already pre-purchased that. The perks of working from home. Exactly. Same. I have been working from home since I think 2003. I think 2003? Yeah. Somewhere in that time frame, 2003, 2004. So, a very long time I've been working from home. I'm very, very fortunate that I got to do that. So when the whole lockdown thing hit, that was like no big deal for me. I've done this plenty of times. All right, we got this guy right here. I kind of feel like just getting into a fight. Will and Astrid could jump into this one. It looks like Astrid by herself can handle this. Is that true? Still a safe battle, even without Will involved. 2003, you were in elementary school. Great. So happy to know that. Astrid thinks she can do this herself. Let's go. It's two brewer ogres and a beetle. How delightful. But she can't get there this turn anyway. Or can you? Yeah, you can. Oh, wait a minute. Before you approach the army from Glyphos that occupies the mana node, it's Seer, Impe, Hexhim, who's very nice despite her appearances, as I remember. Contacts you. What do you want with my brewer ogres, Impe? Warily sizes up your army to assess the situation. They guard this mana node per my orders. The troops of the Seer nervously observe your exchange and appear ready to attack if necessary. State your reason for coming to my mana node. Because it's going to be my mana node. That's why. But I'm happy to give you influence, but my relations with Glyphos will be displeased for 18 turns. I could attack. That declares war on Glyphos. I think I'll pay for these guys to leave. And they left behind their chestplate of vitality. Let's see if Astrid can wear that. Right now she's not wearing anything, so absolutely. What's this do? +2 defense, +10 hit points. Equip that. No, equip it, not unequip it. There you go. 2020 used to work retail. We had stay-at-home order. You were like, cool. I rarely leave the house for anything other than work. Yeah. Yes, same. Andy and I are very stay-at-home people. Or where we like to go is like parks, you know, hiking, walks, the beach, that sort of thing. We weren't like, oh no, we can't go to restaurants anymore. We already didn't like to do that. We were already over movie theaters. I like this track that's playing right now. Is that all we got going on? Okay, turn 20 something. Hello. Sure. I don't know why that happened, but okay. Oh, we're finding all kinds of shit now. Sure, take that too. Can you just keep exploring and not ask for instructions? Can you fly? Yeah. Go back to me. What the hell are you? I told you to explore. You got 40 knowledge for something. Oh boy, a big event. Cosmic winds from the outer skies above the realm. Cosmic winds flagellate the world. It's an interesting word. Wherever they blow, vegetation is burned or sanded down. Rivers and lakes dry up. Not even the thickest wall or highest mountains can repel the currents. You are at the mercy of the fickle gales issued by the cosmos. You can only witness how your domain slowly erodes into a barren desert. Provinces turn into deserts around the world. Blinding sands are active in combat. Each unit has a 60% chance of becoming blind for one turn. We'll weather the storm. It doesn't look like we got another option. All of a sudden, it's all sunny and hot in my ice world. This is going to last for 8 turns. Okay, where is this blighted village that I need to destroy? It's way the hell down there. That's never happening. The Order of Astrid. Make 2 farms and build an abbey. Okay. We've got a trade proposal from over here, or I don't know what I would call this person. What is your name? We'll just call your name. Clarea Archmage. Let's see. Wizard's Bond. It's a deal. Sure. What does a Wizard's Bond mean? The throne city of each ruler will be revealed. They can call each other to war. You are getting a desert. We should get water first. Exactly. Defensive pack left. Yeah, sure. Sure, that's cool. I'll say yes to that. No problem, Clarea. Another ruler was denounced. Let it be known that Ulfar Freezeblade has crossed me. He is not to be trusted. This dude doesn't like this dude. Okay, well that's cool. We can spend some of our Imperium. We could... Founding or absorbing cities takes -2 turns. Raise the city cap. We're not even at it. Outposts cost 25% less. I don't know that we're going to have room to make another outpost. But I don't see any other good candidates. Maybe we just save our money. Bleak Inlet gets another province. Lots of options. I would like the mana node since I spent money to free it. So we'll grab that. Do you want to build in this claimed province? Glyphos is not going to like that. They already don't like me. Nobody likes me, man. I didn't do anything to anybody. Will, what do you got going on? Is there anything left to fight on this island? I guess the Pirate Cove? We could go take care of that. Will can't do it by himself. But with Astrid's help, we can do it. Astrid, get up here. And that's it for that turn. Ooh, Your claimed province has been captured. That's cool. Nothing I can do about it. We're running out of room here. The only province left south of Mystery Lake is this one. And it sucks anyway. I don't think they can have it. I think we would want this because it's got the pearls. This has got the iron. I'm trying to become buddies with Brisway here. What's going on with that? Can't you join me or something? Boost allegiance, withdraw Western cooperation. I want you to just be me. Become Canadian. A flourishing vassalage in 1 turn. Okay, we'll see what that does. Alright, you are going to wait for Astrid. Astrid, get in the water. Okay, now, Will, get over here. And wait 1 turn. Okay, negotiations have succeeded. We have a pact of... Despite all the things Glyphos is mad at me about, we're still slowly becoming friends. So we can trade with each other. Magic materials can be traded. Good. Next up, this Pact of Loyalty in 10 turns. Let's boost that. Nice. Now it's in 5 turns. Good news. Proceed. War has ended. The Free City... Oh, we're no longer at war with whoever the hell this is. I didn't even know that we were, but okay. Whatever. Good to know, I guess. Message received from Clara. We may not be so different. After all, Astrid, your actions are promising. By all means, continue. Clara Archmage has a personal preference for the actions of empires that do not start wars. Improves your relations by 150. Nice. Message received from Flameheart. Flameface. Do you think befriending Glyphos will help secure your path to victory? It will be my empire that rises above all. I don't know about that. Probably, though. Okay, Mystery Lake can annex another province. We want this to be a farm because we need that for our quest for the Order of Astrid. Oh, and we can grab this one. Let's put a farm there and piss him off. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, grab that. He's been taking mine. Let's take his. Your farms have harvested the crops Will McKenzie needed for his abbey. Almost generous Queen Astrid Greenwood, Will shouts in excitement. These herbs and progeny will serve our ritual masters well. In the meantime, he continues, your followers have not been idle, securing architects, workforce, and building materials for the abbey. The disciples eagerly await the prophetic words of their Godir. Where shall we build the abbey? What is an abbey? Abbey gives you extra knowledge, 10 knowledge plus 3 more per adjacent farm. Grants status protection at the start of the next combat to all friendly units on this hex. Okay, nice. Counts as a research post. All right, we will we'll work on that. Abbey is a jester. That's true. Mystery Lake made a knight. An aspirant knight, which is a tier 2. Let's send that over to the troops. Bleak Inlet has produced its barracks. What do you need next? You've got a vendor boosted. But I don't need gold that badly. I think I would rather get more research going first. So we'll get the library. In fact, I'm just going to buy the library. No, I'm just going to buy the library. There you go. And make some walls. I don't want anybody sneaking in. This little guy, you're going to head over here. And we end the turn. The Blighted Village failed. Yeah, I know. That was too far away. It's too far away. A free city can be integrated. Yes. We just don't have enough Imperium. So we won't spend any more Imperium. We need 370. We've got 305. And we make 45 a turn. So in 2 turns, we'll be able to do that. Excellent. That'll be our 3rd city. The best way to conquer somebody is don't conquer them at all. Okay, we can add another hero. This is a potential Molly, or Wade, or Mathis, or Jeremiah, Grey Mother. They're all Canadians, it looks like. No, this is a Stocky Awakened. That's also Stocky Awakened. The rest of them are Canadians. We can change what they look like to an extent. So it's more a case of what class do we want. Agricultural Governor does sound good. I don't want to spend a lot of money. Who's cheapest? 350, 350, 350, 350. 300? Yeah, now we're talking. That's pretty... That's fairly Grey Mother-ish there, I feel. This one. I think we're going to go here and go Grey Mother. Just take that helmet off her. Recruit. Alright, let's look at her. Adjust the appearance. Take off the helmet, please. I mean, yeah. I see it. We need the eye, the blindfold. I don't see that as an option, though, unfortunately. Cape. Does she really need a cape? No capes. As far as capes go, though, that's a pretty good one. That's pretty good, too. And the color scheme is perfect. Honestly, I think she's pretty solid as is. Hey, Typewriter Mark. Good to see you. Let's go here. Or possibly here, yes. I guess her first name is Gray and her last name is Mother. Accept. And we can give her this Visor of Farsight. What does that do? +1 defense. Okay, sure. And she rides a wolf. It's fantastic. Alright, spell's ready to cast. We can summon another wild animal. I don't hate that. I don't need Call Militia, though. Alright, why don't you go hook up with Grey Mother? There we go. I feel like that's your goal as well. Now, Will and Astrid are going to take out this pirate cove. It's a risky battle. What? Now it's a safe battle. Well, which is it? Okay, do we auto-combat this? I might auto-combat this, because this one looks like it could be time-consuming otherwise. If anybody dies, though... Okay, nobody died. I'll take those results. A Bone Wyvern mount? Oh, hell yeah. And 67 gold. Yes, I'll take that. Who can ride the Bone Wyvern mount? This is a tier 1 mount. Astrid, now on a flying skeleton dragon thing. Love it. It's safe to say this is a risky battle. It was risky for a second. It's confusing. Okay. So that's taken care of. I don't see any other threats in our direct area. No. Now, there is a seal? No. There's a seal. These are the seals. Okay, so there's a seal here. There's a seal here. Seal here, seal here. These are ways to win. We can win just by killing everybody. We can also win by... There's a magic win. There's a lot of ways to win. I haven't really been working on winning. I've been working on having fun. I don't see a single ancient wonder we can go in. Oh, Shrieker's Tomb, I guess. It's a silver, though. I guess we could clean these out. Everything else looks pretty solidly under control. We're about to own Brisway. Then we can get a seal. Okay, hang on. Yeah, let's send the team this way. Will and Astrid, I got work for you. It took me a minute to figure out what I wanted you to do. You too, Astrid. Get over here. You might swap out some units, and you might pick up Grey Mother. I don't know. Your ruler leveled up. Astrid has leveled up. So she can get her signature skill. She's an initiate of... nature? This gives her blight damage. Or, while army leader, all animals in the army have flanker. I like that. And let's buff her bow as well. Beautiful. Hey, Hercules, good to see you. All right. We got to build that abbey. We got 13 turns left to do that. We have 5 turns left of the desert thing. There's desert showing up over here. As Lev pointed out, this should just become water. Because it's all ice. But whatever. We can get another wild animal. Who's got room in their army? Nobody. Grey Mother, guess what? You get a wild animal. Do we want to give you an Inferno puppy or a Grimbeak crow? That sounds great. A tier 2, even. Hell yeah, look at that thing. Looks more like a vulture. The flag is in the way, I can't see it. Can we, like, inspect you? Yeah. That's not a crow. What happened to Grimbeak Crow? That is definitely, and it doesn't even call it that. Okay, well, whatever. It's still cool. Go join Grey Mother. Thank you. Bleak Inwood has produced an archer. It's the greatest day of my life. I might actually leave you here. And Bleak Inlet can grab another province. Right now we have a farm and a mana conduit. We could use a forester. We could use a quarry. Obviously we could use research posts, mana. I'm gonna grab the forester though. That gives me food and production. Animal kinship. Makes the target race more bestial and connected to animals. While adjacent to a friendly animal, both units are granted plus 10 damage and critical hit chance. Fantastic. New research. Call of the Wild. Friendly animal and cavalry units in a 1-hex radius gain bolstered defense and strengthened. Or we can grab this Wild Speaker unit, a support unit that summons and empowers animals. Let's go. Alright, you guys. Keep moving. Same thing with you, Astrid. Astrid with her bone mount. Flying dragon. Did I choose the bird, not the crow? Okay, I wasn't paying close attention. How unlike me. Well, every now and then. Orders required, Grey Mother. Get over here. Fantastic. When do you finish? One more turn to this. Okay, then we get to build the abbey. Alright, I would like you to make a unit, though. Give me a pyromancer. A mancer for money, and we'll just buy it. And then make a banner man. I'm your pyromancer. A mancer for money. I will make that joke every time. End the turn. Okay. Grey Mother now has 5 units with her. What I want... Look, we have 2 seals really close to us. We definitely should be working on the seals. Okay, so here's how the seal victory works. Is first you got to kill what's guarding the seal. And once you do that, you start getting 1 point per turn towards the seal's victory. I think right now someone else has a decent amount. How do I see that? But the game keeps spawning like monsters to try to take the seal back. Let's see, where would that be? City overview, armies, rally of the legions, hero overview, quests, diplomatic. Nope. Where do we put this? I want to know what you're thinking. There's some things you can't hide. I really want to know this. Is it under quests? Yeah, there we go. Seal's victory. All the seals are occupied. Almost all of them. 85 seal points for the win. Ulfar has 10 already. No one else has any. Oh, and occupied means it's still guarded. I compare you to a kiss from the rose. Nice, nice. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on, I just saw something. Hang on. What is all this? What are you up to? I mean, I know I was going to piss you off, but, That is a lot. Dude. What the hell, man? Hail, Astrid Greenwood. What matters to diplomacy will we discuss today? Can we negotiate some kind of like no non-aggression pact or something? Open borders, power claiming back, teleporter pact. Lemons does not like you enough to consider this. How does he feel about me? We're at peace. He's got 35 towards me. I've got 70 justification towards him. Alright, dude. We'll just have to keep an eye on you. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Well, you know what? What if we throw a little money his way? What if I just send you a nice little gift? Here's 150 gold. What do you think of that? We'll see. Because I really don't want to mess with you right now. I have other things I want to work on. Why have we not taken this over? Can I talk to you, please? Integrate 370, go. Once integrated, the special units of the city remain available through the Rally of Lieges. Fantastic. The Canadians of Brisway have to accept you as their queen and welcome a new age under your government. For this day onward, you direct Brisway's development. Its Canadians merrily produce whatever you request and settle on provinces you prefer. You may assign one of your heroes as its governor to change the effectiveness of your resource production. Lastly, the city depends on you to defend bountiful Brisway when pillagers appear. Okay, let's take a look at it. They are unhappy. Let's start by just straight up buying you a tavern. Now you're not unhappy anymore. Let's get a palisade going, and let's get a knight going. And yeah, dude, you're gonna have to get off the seal because it's right next to my city, so I'm gonna need you to leave. No governor set for Brisway. Grey Mother is the governor of Brisway. And you should just head over there now. We have other plans, but we're going to start with that. Will and Astrid. Suddenly, I'm a lot more nervous about what's going on to the south of me. Why don't you take this guy out while we're being patient? And Mr. Like one more turn for that castle, then I get to do what I want to do. Okay, set production of Bleak Inlet. Bleak Inlet is next door to my buddy. She's not going to give me any trouble, I don't think. I trust her. We got a good thing going. Let's, since we're already boosted, let's grab the vendor now. And we definitely need more defenses because we don't want to look vulnerable. It's worth mentioning, this game falls into a large category of games. There's a large category of games that I love, have a lot of hours in, and am somehow not that good at. And lose all the time. Oh, he got beat by the Guardians. Hee hee, nice. So sorry, dude. Can I take that? Can I win this fight? Safe battle. How did you lose that, dude? I'll be taking that. I would like to summon another animal to add to that. Okay, Will and Astrid. Will is here, and then Astrid is here. No, Astrid can't move. Now she can. She still has to embark even though she's on a flying mount? That seems dumb. Okay, 2 more turns in the deserts are gone. Plain province has been captured. You're pissing me off, dude. I gotta say. You're very annoying. You might have to go. An advisor reports that a mystical seer has set up shop south of Brisway, offering knowledge of faraway territories and rulers. He visits you the same day. I sell secrets, Queen. I know much about this realm and its denizens. What little I do not know, I divine. Your advisor then leans in and whispers, it is worth noting that he keeps the same information on you and yours for your rivals to exploit. The Seer Ogre presents an innocuous smile. The mystical seers are expected to reside in your domain for 15 turns before moving on. This excites me. Let me inspect your shop right away. What do you got, dude? Okay, so he wants mana, of which I don't have a ton. I've got 400 mana and I make 40 a turn. I could reveal a ruler location, I could reveal a throne city, I could gain 200 knowledge, or I could gain 400 knowledge. But I need to set my research before I do that. That's what I'd want. So let's set our research first. Once we do that. All right, good. Proceed on that. Okay, we got the wild speaker. That's great. This presents some options here. Overcooked mixed with Mutagenics and Stardew Valley would be amazing. Very, very funny. I think you gotta wait for Pixelscapes, I think. Was it Pixelscapes? Somebody wanted to be involved in that. Fiery arrows? Probably? Marcus Prey. Target enemy becomes distracted. What does distracted do? All attacks targeting this unit are flanking attacks. Yeah, I'll take it for the bunny icon. Okay, wild animal is ready. Yeah, you should do like a Google Doc or something. Where are you? There you are. Okay, this time I'm gonna pay attention to what I'm reading. Dire Penguin, Ice Spider. That's 80 freaking mana though. I don't have that much mana. I think I'd rather get the penguins. Okay, we finally made the Citadel. Which means, first off, we're tier 3 Town Hall, which means we can make tier 3 units now, which is good. We want the Abbey, and we can build it instantly. Select a province. Select a province for the Abbey. It gets extra for... Can we put it here? Carrying a tome adorned with your countenance, Will McKenzie welcomes you at the new Abbey. You bless us with your presence, O Queen Astrid Greenwood. He lifts his arms, preaching to the monks. Gather at the central court of the Abbey. Through our rituals, we can now transcend our consciousness and grow closer to your wisdom, but nothing is nearly as elevating as our Godir walking among us. Our order in this Abbey exists solely to do you service. How may it please you? O Ascended Champion today. Will gets to rank up. We could get more knowledge. We could get more Imperium. Or Mystery Lakes gains 33 city stability, so happiness. I'm always about knowledge. This is 74 knowledge, so yeah, let's do that. Beautiful. A hero has leveled up. It's Will McKenzie. What do we want to give Will? I don't like this Death Knight stuff that he has, though. I'll take Second Wind. Yeah, I'll take Second Wind. That's pretty good. Close up. Orders required. Oh, did we not do this? We're gonna do this. Okay, we'll auto that one. Nobody died. We'll take those results. This is the battle I think we might actually fight. Let's manual this one. Cool, you can see the seal. Oh no, it's the blinding. The blinding from the deserts is still happening. I should have waited like 1 turn. Now, what does this deal? Fortress of Vines. Plant units drafted in the city or summoned within the domain gain +1 rank. Enemy units have the maximum move reduced 32. Spawns a living vine next to an enemy each turn. I think that affects us, not the guards. What do we got? We got some elephants and these little dudes. Okay. Well, I say we just rush them. Great Mother can even shoot. That's it. That's all we can do. Tier 3. Not bad considering she's blind. Yeah, I wish they had a blindfold that I could put on her. Hey Beaker, good to see you. Yeah. I would be worried, but she had a shotgun in the Long Dark, didn't she? I thought she had a shotgun. I think she did. You know what? You're just dead. There you go. I'm your pyromancer. Still can't do anything. What is this? I don't care about that. Ignore them. Oh, wow. You are not going to do well here, are you? It's a bird against an elephant. Blind with a shotgun, what could go wrong? Exactly. Alright, they took the counterattack though. This charge strike from the Aspirant Knight should not be bad. They got a lot of stuff going on here. Decaying, marked. Doesn't matter, we're gonna win. Get them, boys. Okay, Great Mother, get up there so you can take some good shots. 60% looks like as good as we're gonna get. Really was not that exciting. Super Penguins, go! Yeah. Be like shooting a fish in a barrel with dynamite. Alright, end the turn. Hey! Oh. Oh, this is not gonna go well for you. No, okay. You should attack the birds, dude. They were already hurt. I will ignite you. Get ignited. Pyromancers, are you actually gonna get to do anything? Yup. Go, Pyros, go. There we go. Birds for the win? Yep. Yay! So now we control this seal. And as long as we stay here every turn, we will get points towards the seal's victory. But the world is going to continually generate more and more powerful things to try to take us off the seal. That group is probably not good enough to hold it for very long. We might go send Will to help out. But I'm very nervous about what's going on down here. This looks aggressive. They're more likely to come at Brisway than they are Mystery Lake, but I am worried either way. I will deny you. Goodbye. William, row your boat ashore. Thank you. All right, Mystery Lake needs new production. Lots of interesting things. The Retainer's estate. Well, it is the Throne City. I don't know how that helps me. Stone walls. Maybe. Vendor has been boosted. But what I really want is the item forge, because I like to make items. That's fun. This is probably one of the reasons I lose, is I don't necessarily make the smart moves. I make the fun moves. But I'm going to continue to make the fun moves. Do we have a... Can we take one of these? It looks like we can. If we put another farm next to the Abbey will gain more research. Do you want to build in this province? Hell yeah. Now what is that? 99% sure seal means something other, but all you can think of is the animal seal, yes. Or the singer seal. Which would make 2 seal references in a row in this stream because Typewriter Mark made one. Okay, we can spend some Imperium. We could grab vassals. We don't have any vassals. That doesn't matter. Gain +3 gold per unit tier of units killed in combat. That's not bad. Battlefield looting. That's not bad. Tier 1 units gain experience faster. What do we have down here? More vision. That might actually be the best move. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the more vision because I need to see what's going on down here. What are you up to, dude? Okay, more units coming too. Yeah. Is this your entire empire? Is just this one little thing? I'm way bigger than you. You're getting squeezed out. You've got yellow and orange expanding this way. I have basically capped north of you. So he's definitely going to go to war with me. I need to be ready for that, and I'm not. Brisway made a knight. Good. Stay there. Bleak Inlet made a vendor. Bleak, how you doing on defenses? We could probably use the castle. And let's see. Mystery Lake, you are making that. Brisway, why the hell are you named Brisway? You're not Brisway. We don't have Brisways in our empire. We have Ash Canyons in our empire. Spelled wrong. Alright, Pyromancer, I want ranged units to hide behind walls. Okay, this is Astrid. Yeah, we need to hang out around here. Can we take the other seal? That's a high-risk battle. What if Will and Astrid did it together, though? We'll find out. You need to stay there. End the turn. You've been denounced. I bet it's Flamehead. Okay, the desert thing is over. Finally, the relentless cosmic winds recede. The world is given a chance to restore life in the barren deserts. You only vaguely remember what your world used to look like before. Much of what was lush and verdant, which was none of it, has been scourged by dry tempests. There is but one solacing thought. All your rivals have endured the same sandy ordeal. Will you advance the desolate realm's restoration, or have sandstorms inspire you to develop new tricks? Let's see. We could lose 232 mana to return 3 of our provinces back to what they were. That's like 8 turns worth. I think I'm gonna do that. I need things to be the way they were. Okay, I've been denounced by... What? Why? You have crossed me, Queen Astrid Greenwood. I advise you to stop this treachery. There will be consequences. We're buddies. What happened? Why are you upset with me? Relationship. I don't know. Has denounced me. Jeepers. Was the desertification a semi-permanent effect? It would have. No, it would have stayed that way for the rest of the game if I hadn't paid the mana. Which is why I did it. Dude, my friend, I cannot have two enemies at the same time. And I got the money. I give you this. As a gift. You have been denounced. Well, you, I know, don't like me, so I'm fine with that. What happened? Did he get a seal? No, he died. Good. Ash Canyon's got its walls complete. Looks nice. What else can we make here? I want money. Archer battlements is not bad, though. I think we'll take that first. Bleak Inlet has produced a defender. Please make an archer. Bleak Inlet can grab another province. Probably some mana. I don't want to take a province that's going to make anybody mad, though. I've got enough people mad at me already. We don't have a quarry. Let's put a quarry here. Yeah, no one was mad that I did that. All right, Marcus Prey is done. Time for a new tome. Can I see my tome library? My tomes. So currently I have Pyromancy and Beasts. Now, because I have two tier 1s, I can pick a tier 2. Let's go back to all tomes. Hide the library. Alright, so here's a tier 2 tome of Scrying. Summon Watcher. Guided Projectiles. What else you got? Summoning. We've been focusing on kind of nature, animal summoning. So I want to look for something that's more focused on that. All these books look so cool, though. Look at that one. That's awesome. Great job on the art for these books. Okay, here we go. Tome of Fertility. Thrive on the bountiful spoils of nature. Provide your empire with ample food and heal your units in battle. I mean, that doesn't sound bad. Tome of the Fey Mists. Conjure otherworldly mists to protect and strengthen your units. Tome of the Glades. Create and protect forest. Specialize in healing and making use of forest. We're in like friggin' winter world, though. Do we have anything wintry? No. Okay. I don't know. No, I don't want to do that. No. I think it's between this. So this gives us like a plant monster. Temple of Fertility. What do you give me here? Glade Runner. Range unit that marks and weakens enemies. Leaf Skin. Yeah, I think we're gonna go here. A Root Protector. Yeah. We'll go here.
There is vigor in the verdant leaf, might in the branch of the yew. Blessed are those who tend to the forests and let this verdant emerald blanket unfurl over the lands. Such guardians of the glade will find that the land repays its protectors in natural power.
Cool. So we might need to add some forests to our territory. I think maybe that's the first one I research. Alright. Will and Astrid, do you think you can take this? It's risky. Even with the two of them working together, it's risky. Yeah, 1097 versus 1056. Alright. I don't wanna do that then. I don't want to lose my big protectors when I might be at war here very soon. No one else is going to take it, so we'll back off from that. And we are on turn something, 33. I think I'll play to turn 35. We've been denounced. Everybody hates me. Even Rockhead hates me now too. You have crossed me at Queen Astrid Greenwood. I advise you to stop this treachery. Why? What did I do? Oh, they don't like that I captured a seal. Dude, I'm gonna try to win the game. You did the same thing. What's your problem? Goodbye. Mystery Lake has produced a banner man. Alright, Mystery Lake. 3 turns to the item forge. Oh, I kind of want to play until we get the item forge. Give me a... Ooh, tier 3 longbow. Nice. Nice. Oh, but the wild speaker also. This is the one that summons animal. Alright, I do want that. Mystery Lake can annex another province. Okay, this is the Abbey. If we put another farm next to the Abbey, we get more research. So we'll do that. Ash Canyon can annex a province. You can't annex the province that the seal is in. Ash Canyon currently has 1 mine, 3 farms, 1 quarry, and 2 huts. So they have no forests. We could grab this one from Mystery Lake's area. You want to build in this claim for? Yeah, sure. That guy hates me anyway. That's fine. Alright, Will, you hang out down here. Who's this? Astrid? We might need to go on the offensive. Let's look at these units. So, this army is a 447. It's just the leader himself and then this one little dude. They also have this here, which is 298, 1 hero and a leader, or 1 hero and 1 unit. They have nothing guarding this city at all, and then there's something here that we can't see. And he just did the Shrieker's Tomb because it's got a little check mark next to it now, and that probably killed most of his units. So we could send a bannerman south to help. No, cancel. How dare you grab this? This gets in my way. Makes it hard for me to move around. Loser. Fine, go back. Go back. Just go back. That's it. Empire Development Skill is available. We don't have a lot of Imperium, though. I don't really see anything I want to buy, so. Ulfar, the rock face guy, tried to grab a seal and instead got killed. Which is funny. Call wild animal, do I want to? I don't think so. I don't think so. Ash Canyon has produced a pyromancer. Now we have to worry about our upkeep as well, particularly our mana upkeep is getting very high. Will, you might as well come over and help guard the seal until we have something else for you to do. That province taking Free City looks like it has a punchable face. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I think you also are going to head over here. Bleak. You're boosted on a shrine. It only takes 2 turns to get it. I do need more mana. So we'll grab that. And Astrid, I guess, hang out over here. What's he up to now? He combined those 2 groups. 508. That's because he's pretty big. level 4, and a level 3. And she's 546. They could team up. They could have this one and this one rush me. Will, can you move at all? You might not be close enough. Astrid, are you at the end of your movement? Yeah, all right. Feudal Monarch. Yes. I think. I'm not very good at this game. I'm just having fun with it, though. I'm having an absolute blast with the game, but I'm not, I think I am. How do I tell? There's a lot of buttons. TBH. Is this the new one? As opposed to what? What was the old one? All the Age of Wonders look the same to you. This is the new one. This is 4. I don't know how new it is. I think it's several years old at this point. I love it, though. Ash Canyon's Bruce Archer battlements. Cool. Okay, morale seems alright. Probably I want the 3. The stonemason, though, is boosted. And then I can build buildings faster. Yeah, I really, really like it. I'm embarrassed by how much I like it and how, like, there's like, I really like it. I'm not very good at it, and I kind of don't care. Like, it doesn't diminish my enjoyment. There's just so much. There's like so many toys to play with. I like the aesthetics. I like the music. I like the magic. I like all of it. Well, if I want to help this group out, what I haven't been looking at is upkeep. So the upkeep for these guys is 12. These guys is 12. These guys is 12. So maybe tier 2s are all 12. And then this one also has mana. And then the tier 1 upkeep is lower. But also has a mana upkeep on some of them. So the tier 1 is cheaper and costs less. I mean, I'm doing alright on money. I think I'll grab another banner, man. It's a role player's forex. Exactly. I'm role playing. If I get beat, I get beat. It's fine. I'll just roll out again. I very much am role playing. Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited to create forest. That's cool. Monarch's Decree. For 2 turns, all friendly unit gain the benefit of For the Monarch as though the Monarch was present, which is +1 defense, +1 resistance, extra damage, and extra morale. Yes, the Paragon points. I love that system. It's so cool. I'm so embarrassed to say this, but I will play games where I'll live long enough, and then I'll go, oh, wow, I am going to lose. I'll just surrender now to get the Paragon points so I can unlock more stuff. It's embarrassing. I watch videos with people with their like super cool builds and everything. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. But then it doesn't bother me that I can't like grok it all. I'll get there. Give me a couple thousand hours. I'll get there. We don't really have that many animal units. I like fiery arrows. That sounds cool. More toys. Exactly. Can never have enough toys. Speaking of toys, I'm waiting for the forge to be done so I can make something cool. I want to make Astrid a cool bow. Does she need a cool bow? I don't care. I don't care. You didn't do what I thought you would do. You kind of backed off. I thought you'd come at me. I'm okay with it. I think I'm just gonna sit tight. Yeah, just stay... Actually, stay over here. We can get there quickly if we need to. You keep putting off your giant king's animal lord. Wow, that sounds awesome. Like, civilization could never. We've got 5 points in the Seals victory. That's kind of exciting. Oh, he's back. He's back with a bigger group, too. Your claimed province has been captured by Rockface. Sure. A question of heritage. Holding her family heirloom, your hero Grey Mother approaches you with a formal greeting and proclaims, I am the heir of a proud bloodline. One of my ancestors was a raider, another one a challenger. Their renown echoed throughout time. I grew up defying those values, so I became a glory seeker. But now I'm older. Yeah, you are. Embracing tradition feels like a way to honor my ancestors. Remember who they were. I seek your advice in this matter, my queen. Grey Mother has doubts about her current ambition, which heritage will provide her new purchase. She's currently a glory seeker. Personally tell you, yeah, I know. Stay with what you are. That sounds good. You're looking forward to nomads and ruining people's problems for them. What I have seen of nomads looks really cool. I'll get it. I'll get it, and I won't understand a damn bit of it, and I won't, and I'll like it anyway. Why are you mad at me? You know, if you took this thing off your head, you probably could see what was going on better. Your schemes and squabbles are trying to annoy me, Queen Astrid. Perhaps I'm better off without you. If I continue on this path. She probably doesn't like that I'm trying to win the Seals victory. Yay, we got our item forge. That's what I was waiting for. Okay, what else do I want you to make? Morale's getting bad. Let's do the tavern. New rally has started. I don't know about that because of my upkeep situation. Let's put a pin in that. Bleak Inlet. Made a shrine. Good for you. Morale is great here. Mana Obelisk wouldn't be bad. Arcane Institute is boosted, though. I'll take a boost. And make me... It's weird that the Pyromancer is not a magical unit, but the Aspirant Knight is. Go Pyromancer. Astrid, Flamehead got his first seal. That's great. Good for you. Let's make a bow. How much? Oh, I don't have anything. Hang on. I need to get rid of some shit. Yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'm not gonna be able to make much, I don't think. Okay, close that. What looks cool? I don't know about that one. What is that thing? Oh, a blow dart. Kind of like that one. Okay, this is physical damage. No. Okay, that's all we can do there. Okay, we could raise critical hit chance. Animal Slayer. Inflict bleeding sounds great. Can we make this still? Yes. 110. Inflict weakened or slowed. We can still make it? Yeah, but if I add anything else, we won't be able to. All right, the piercing bloodletter? I don't think so. We'll call this the Timberwolf. Stick with the long dark stuff. What's my other tomes? They're probably bad. Wait, did I make it? I didn't make it. Damn it. Hang on. Let me make this bow quick. Bleeding. Slowed. Now what the hell? Keep the name. Forge it. Okay, what tomes do I have? Good question. Show tome library. My tomes. Pyromancy, Beasts, and Glades. I assume that's terrible, but... Originally it was a real icy world, so I'm like, let's have fire so that we can like melt all the ice stuff, and then for some reason I was intrigued by alrighty. I was intrigued by the beast, so I went that way. Alright, I think I'm gonna save here though, and we will call this one here. So that's 3 days in a row of Age of Empires 4. I should be doing... See, here's where I don't know for tomorrow. Slay the Spire 2 comes out today. I gotta wait and see, you know, what's the price for the early access. If it's reasonable, I'll probably jump in, and tomorrow we'll probably be looking at Slay the Spire 2. But I'm not dropping this run, so we should be back to this by... Today is Thursday, so we should be back to this by Saturday. That is going to do it for me for now. I will not be streaming tonight, but I will be over at Shadow Alley's stream tonight at 6:30. Tomorrow night will be Lego, and then Saturday night will be the big 500 day and deal with the cougar in the long dark. That's Friday. So that's going to do it for me. Thank you very, very much for watching. I appreciate you all hanging out with me this morning. Have a good breakfast. Have a good day. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.